So operating lease and hire purchase, that give the riders the opportunity of, owing a tricycle at the end of the payment, meaning that we believe that it is actually not all of them that could afford, the price of a tricycle. So, and it's literally not all of them that can go to the financial institution and said, oh, please, I need a loan, for me to get a tricycle. So we have actually identified that as a gap, which we need to, to ensure that we close that gap. So what we do, we go there on their behalf, we source for fund, we buy the tricycle, then we'll give to them and we'll spread the payment for them for over the period of 2 years. And after 2 years, you understand, they become the owner of the tricycle. That this assets, after 2 years, they can still make use of it for a duration of about 9 years, you understand, after the completion of their payments. There's so many factors that determine that. One, we also source for funds from the financial institutions, and of course, you all know the rate at which the financial institution is actually giving us fund. If not that we got a relief from the federal government recently through credit call, that they gave us a soft loan, you know what I'm saying, and we are given a mandate to ensure that we reduce the rate at which we give it to the riders. I think we have a margin of about almost 2 million, or 1.8 million naira, compared to what we do with the fund that we seek from the conventional financial institutions that we have, you understand? So we are not adding to it. We are not using that to exploit them, you understand? We call them and we made them see that, oh, see, this is actually coming from the federal government, and that is the reason why the cost of hire purchase has been able to reduce drastically. Aside that, if the fund is actually coming from the conventional institutions, you understand, the rate is not smiling. Not only that, all our riders, enjoys comprehensive insurance, which has to be factors to part of their onboarding costs, telematics for 2 years, you understand, which have to be, also factor into the onboarding costs. So all these costs, if you put them together, you understand, and the servicing costs, if you put all these costs together, and that is what will amount to what you are actually saying. It is not that the whole amount is coming to us. And I can say that at the end of 2 years, what we are actually benefiting from this is just a mega amount. The aim is just to see that we are able to create a relief, to the young Nigerian youth. Defaults might actually come in many ways. Some might be deliberate, and some might be, due to some reasons that is actually beyond the area of influence of the riders. So the first thing we do is just to do investigation, the reason for the default, and once they notice that the rider is just trying to play a fast game on horse, we have our retrievers that will go, and retrieve the vehicle immediately, and we'll bring it back to our yard. Then there is what we call a grace period of 30 days. After we might have retrieved the vehicle, the rider still have a grace of 30 days to come and redeem his image. So after 30 days, after the period of grace period, and the rider is not showing up, what is next is that we need to reassign that vehicle, to another riders that is going to, start from where the first rider actually stopped, you understand? Then it continue with the payment. We try to make it white and black. There is nothing hidden. We'll let you see that, oh, see, the first rider, this is the amount he has paid, and this is what is left. They are giving us, on a daily basis, what they are giving us is just 40%, and their take home is 60%. And excluding Sundays. It is the person that completed the payment that owns the tricycle. So the period where we experience default is just between 11 to 18 months down the line. You understand? But from 18 months to 24 months, the zeal will be there that are almost done. Let me complete the payment so that the tricycle can actually be mine. Yeah, a lot of them, because they are not straightforward, they are dubious. Yes, I can say that. You understand? Only very few of them that have the fear of God. But thank God we have our policy in place. So if not because our policy that has been, put in place, that is what has been helping us. Subcity has created job opportunity for almost about close to 3,000 Nigerian youths. And these 3,000 Nigerian youths that we are saying, you understand, has dependents.